Carnage, which is we're doing things a little different. The tournament itself is on Saturday, and on Sunday it's a separate show, Kings of Carnage, which is just basically just a normal show with predominantly death matches on it. Tickets are available online on Eventbrite off of the event page on Facebook. The tournament itself is going to be 12 men. 12-man tournament. I think there's going to be I think there's one non-tournament match, and then on Sunday I think it's going to be about 5 matches. Sunday is what we got.
So definitely reach out to IWA Deep South for all the ticket information you may need. They're on IWA Deep South on Facebook, and if they want to email, can we give an email here?
Yes, alabamapro@hotmail.com.
alabamapro@hotmail.com. You're definitely going to want tickets to this. This is in North Tennessee. Name the town again for me.
It's in McKenzie, Tennessee. Address is 5300 Hinkledale Road. And it's on the farm. It's similar to TLD, DJ runs like on his parents' farm. So it's going to be on the farm. I've got an announcement to make. I can't make it tonight, but we do have something big planned. Hopefully this next week I'll be able to make the official announcement. Well, I've been told that I can make the announcement official this coming week. But there will be a groundbreaking announcement that'll be made hopefully this coming week too.
So you need to be paying attention to IWA Deep South, and I already know the rules for tonight. We cannot discuss the spiral match. That's one. We cannot discuss Blaine Evans' suspension from Carnage Cup. Correct? Is that correct, Kevin?
Yeah, we can't go there. The spiral match is off limits. Like I said, the board of directors have gotten together and voted we had to ban Blaine from Carnage Cup 13 due to his actions at 12 with the incident y'all had with the spiral match. And
so you're really gonna stick to this?
Well, Blaine, you know, man, we've got rules we got to go by, and it's not just me, but my board of directors. We unanimously voted that we had to keep y'all on the show, man.
That's crazy. Main thing you always ask for is the same thing from everybody. You want us to make noise, do this, controversy. I create controversy, now you suspend me.
I know, Blaine, but see, you crossed the line when you cut John's finger off, man, and we just that was over the line. It was too much, man.
You just discussed spiral.
I mean, that we was pushed. I'm all about pushing the envelope. I'm all about like moving the line, but that night it went too far, and so we just got. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to.
Thank you for the gift,
stick
guys.
by the
Keep up the good
suspension.
work. Like. Follow. Share.
Well, the good thing for you, Blaine, is your tag team partner, the tattooed wrestler, Brian, is in Carnage Cup. So at least your tag partner's there.
I hope the best for him, but the problem is I'm not.
Okay, I want to get back to a subject real quick, and we can actually bounce off of that there, Blaine. I said that me and you both have a past with the same people. Obviously, Spider hit us over the head with a chair the hardest that he could, both of us.
Yeah, no kidding. I watched it a couple times.
So you've got history with Spider. Just enlighten, the fans here real quick about, you and Spider.
Well, I kind of grew up in the business with him where originally him and my older brother were close friends from high school, so he came around a lot. Then as I got more involved in wrestling, me and him got real close, and basically everybody there when I was green, they figured out that I would take stuff. Nobody else wanted to take anything from Spider, so here it went, So it went from every weekend almost getting smacked in the head with something from him.
I can understand it. Trust me. I understand it very well.
it
Because
just kind of falls through, you know.
yeah, because there was literally like a match between. Actually, this is a good bounce off. The show that I got taken off of that was supposed to have been me and Spider in the barbed wire match. It ended up becoming me, Jay Impact, Spider's protege Bryant Woods, who was the #1 entrant to this year's Carnage Cup, and the White Russian. Bryant grabbed a chair, and all three of us was down. The White Russian and Jay Impact wasn't getting up to take nothing with that damn chair. So you know who got up? Me. And, you know, Bryant can swing a chair just like Spider.
Yeah. His chops alone was rough.
Yes.
Me and him was working one night, and it was real cold outside, and it's been raining. There was this pail, when we ended up working outside of the building, there was like a pail people was flicking cigarette butts in, and it was filled up with that cold rainwater, and he flipped it up on my chest and chopped me one time. I still to this day never been hit that hard in my life.
Now, why I brought up the Spider incident is, you know, we both got beat up by Spider many times. Obviously, my matches with Spider at Carnage Cup, you know, stand alone there. But we've also got one other person that we've got in common, and Blaine, do you know who it is?
Christian Cross, huh?
Yep. Me and you both have a loss to Christian Cross.
Right. We do, man. We do. We're in that ball.
Now, Kevin, this is a good question for you at Carnage Cup. What was the biggest upset in Carnage Cup of all time?
I guess Christian Cross over you, man.
And, you know, that's what I've always said. You watch Carnage Cups, and, you know, most of them are pretty, you know, you don't know who's going to win, or, it's pretty obvious. But nobody in the world thought Christian Cross was defeating John Rare at Carnage Cup 9. And pretty much the same.
I'm just going to say this, man. That's, in hindsight, that's one of the worst booking mistakes I ever made in my life, was booking Christian Cross on 2 Carnage Cups. I'm just going to put it out there. If I could erase a booking decision I made, it was booking him for 2 shows. I would totally erase that off my booking sheet.
Well, you know, I enjoyed.
Right up there with him, though.
Who?
Mr. Crystal.
Yeah, Mr. Crystal. That's another. That's number 2. Yeah. Christian Cross and Mr. Crystal. I would never, man, never. You know, I'd have them struck from the booking record. Never book them. But you know, it's over and done with. It's over and done with now. I can't change it. You know.
You know, I always enjoyed wrestling Christian Cross. You know, I did. I beat the hell out of him many times. We had a great feud. You know, when we were the Uber mentioned, he was usually hanging out with the Sickness as their lackey to get beat up. But still, you know, I had a great rivalry with them, and I wouldn't take it back. I enjoyed it. You know, a lot of people ask me if I was stiffing him at 9. I was just stiff. And, you know, I can just say that. I was just stiff in general. I clotheslined him so hard, he bumped, but I felt it. Like, I was just really rough with him. But that's just the way I am now. So, you know, now, I'm that way with certain people. Like, Blaine, you can attest to, you know, a different story on how I am. But certain people, yeah, they get a different me.
I know I was speeding him forearms real hard in that gauntlet match, but he took them. I have to give him that. He took them.
He has taken every chair shot I have ever given that man. That I laid him out with chairs many times, and he took every one of them. So, you know, I can't say nothing bad about him. He's doing his thing right now. He's still over there in Arkansas. He's doing his thing, doing damn good. He looks like Freak Show now.
Does he? I mean, he's working full time over there now.
Yes. I don't have the name of that fed on me, but yeah, he's over there.
Wasn't he promoting at one time?
I think he was, but I don't think this is his promotion. Usually,
How does his work look now? How does his work look now? I mean, has it
good. Like, he
improved?
always was able to do, like the forearms and make them look good. But, yeah, he looks damn good. He's improved, 90%.
Yeah. I just don't think. I mean, even if he has done a 180 and his work is way better, man, he just rubbed me. He rubbed me the wrong way so much. I don't think I could. I don't think I could book him again, even if he was a completely different worker. I just don't like his attitude, man.
Well,
that business-wise, he kind of messed you there, so.
Yeah, and then he messed me too, business-wise.
He was a nice dude to me. I mean, besides whatever's going on with Show and him at Carnage Cup.
Well, Kevin, in a way, you got to always think of the positives in every situation. Kevin, you really should thank him. Because when he didn't show up for Lethal Leap Year, you had to go in your wallet and bring me out of retirement again. And you've had some good stuff out of me since then.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you were pretty much done.
Yes, I was done. Angel of Death tournament, I was done. I had no intentions of ever coming back. I honestly should have just thrown all my stuff away so you couldn't have brought me back for money, which I love. But yes, I had all intentions of being 100% done that day.
So what did when you worked? Let's see, who was it that night? Peter B. Beautiful. So did that hook you back? Cause see it when you come in, when you worked that night, then you worked every damn show after that. So I guess you just got hooked back in. You just got reeled back in there.
Well, when I came back, I kind of changed who I was going after. I was trying to get in the ring with people I've never been in there with before, and I've pretty much done that. I think I've done that every show. The only person that I think I may have wrestled twice since I've come back is Blaine Evans.
No, you and let's see, you and Brian White's worked twice.
Okay, yes, I've wrestled that guy twice. Originally, he was supposed to have been on the show, but his memory's not the best. He's had a history of South Carolina. He's a South Carolina Gamecocks fan. So, he's not.
Give him a break.
Yeah, give him a break, people. Shit. So, Kevin, Carnage Cup 13. Go ahead and name off the people that you have booked already and released for us.
All right, let me think a minute. All right, let's see. Suicidal Beast, Brian Woods, the Body from XPW. And then, let's see, who was next? See, yourself. Let's see, Chewy Martinez.
Chewy Martinez was last year's winner.
Let's see, Brian White. And then Necro Butcher. I think that's all we've announced so far.
So you've got three people. So you got three people in there so far that have won previous ones, and as everybody knows, nobody has.
Oh, and then Little Sicko.
Little Sicko, which, if anybody remembers the Uber mention, Little Sicko's dad was in that. I've got photos of Little Sicko whenever he was about 6 or 7, I think, but little bitty kid, and I knew his dad. We wrestled forever with each other between Uber mention, I think SAWE up in, I think that's Hansville, if I'm right there. But yeah, awesome dude. And you mentioned the Body from XPW, who is completely crazy, could stand out to do anything. Bryant Woods. I'm getting a little word cluttered here. Yeah. Bryant Woods, who debuted at Carnage Cup 8 against Spider Boudreaux. He has came close so many times, and obviously he looks like the favorite right now, but your announcements here lately have just been getting bigger and bigger. So, and of course, Blaine Evans will not be there. I guess we're having a moment
Yeah,
of
we can-
silence. I don't know what's going on here. That
No,
was
I'm here.
that was somebody else's cue to talk, Kevin.
There we go. So on the second day, I can go ahead and announce the second day, the winner of Carnage Cup 13 that'll be crowned the new World Heavyweight Champion will defend the title against the Carnage Cup 12 winner. We're going to have that match. We're going to have the Spider Boudreaux Memorial Deathmatch Gauntlet. There's going to be, I think, about 10 guys in that one. We're going to have, I haven't announced this match yet. This is like a first tonight. We're going to have the adult, first ever adult Triple X Death Match, the Body versus JJ Escobar.
Holy!
Yeah.
Okay, so say that one more time, just so everybody can hear it.
That's a first time announcement. So for the second day, we're going to have an adult Triple X Death Match, the Body versus JJ Escobar. So that one should be crazy, man. Going to have that one. Then another for day 2, we're going to have a Survivor Series match. The Nation of Defecation versus the TWO for our one comedy match of the weekend. So we're going to have one. So one. Everything else, we're going to go balls out. But we're having one comedy match for the weekend. It'll be day 2. Survivor Series, Nation Defecation, TWO. That's it. So for the guys that didn't like softcore, don't worry. We're only having one match like that. The rest of the weekend is going to be top notch, balls to the wall action.
Now,
so,
I think,
and then we're going to have one additional match for day 2, but I can't for reasons that I can't discuss.
you can't say it yet. I understand
Top
it.
No, I
secret
can't. There's one
no.
more match for Sunday, but I can't announce it right now.
Your board has been doing a real good job at keeping things in order here lately, and for the love of God, we all know that you've needed help over these years.
Well, no, it's just been just recently, mainly.
Well, no, it's fine, Kevin. I did notice you forgot to mention one thing. Obviously, you said a lot, so it's okay to miss something. You mentioned that the winner of Carnage Cup 13 will take on the winner of Carnage Cup 12. The winner of Carnage Cup 12 was Chewy Martinez. You forgot to mention that if Chewy wins Carnage Cup 13, he's automatically crowned the champion.
Okay, so in the event, I'm glad you correct. In the event that Chewy is a double winner, then Chewy will have to defend the title against a previous Carnage Cup winner. So yeah, we need to clarify that.
Okay, I was making sure you said it right.
Yeah, that it's kind of given. To clarify people that can't get it. In the event that Chewy double wins, then he'll have to defend the belt against the previous Carnage Cup winner. That'll be plan B if he happens to repeat. If he repeats, he'll still have to defend it against the previous winner who happens to be there during the weekend.
Now, let's just think about this for a minute, people. Who are your last Carnage Cup winners? You got Tank, obviously. You got Necro Butcher, who is also he's also in the tournament.
He's also, you got yourself.
Okay, well, I'm trying to go in a little bit of order here, Kevin. That's why I don't get my stuff.
You
You got
got to count people that are going to already be there that have won a previous Carnage Cup.
Okay, well, you don't know who's going to be there. A lot of people don't know who's going to be there on Sunday.
That's
so
right.
It could be any of these people. It could be Freak Show himself. Freak Show, who has only missed...
No, they ain't going.
Okay, let's go to the next person then. Pinky C. Sanchez could be there on Sunday.
Potentially, yeah.
John Rare could be there Sunday.
Yeah.
Matt Tremont could be there Sunday.
Yeah, that's a previous winner. That's correct.
Welcome, Romy.
And then, of course, hey, Romy, and myself. I named myself. But then Josh Crane.
Yeah, highly unlikely, but yeah, it's always possible.
So that's all the people that could be there. And if you've noticed a stat over the years for the winners of Carnage Cup, all 3 original Saw people have won a Carnage Cup. There's only one
For the gummy bear.
so far that has not won a Carnage Cup. Who is that, gentlemen? Bryant Woods. He is the last original Saw competitor not to win yet.
Yeah, so you got a lot of anything can happen. I mean, Chewy could repeat. You could. The only way it would really make things interesting if Chewy was to happen to repeat. Then it could be anybody. So yeah, there's a lot of variables that weekend. You know, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen until the first night's over with, and then we'll see. You want to see what day 2's looking like. But other than the matches that I've announced for day 2, there's only 2 matches. We don't know. The title match is up in the air, and then the other match is up in the air. The other matches are locked in. The adult death match, Survivor Series, Spider Boudreaux Memorial College. And so we've got, for those that are saying, oh, I'm just going to come in for day 1, trust me, you're not going to want to miss day 2. Day 2 it's going to be just as good. It's not as long of a show, but you're not going to want to miss day 2. It's going to have some really, really top-notch matches on it. So I'd recommend, especially if you're coming from a long distance, I recommend just camping out or getting a local room for the weekend and just plan on being there both days because it will be worth it.
All right, so I've got one more stat to throw out, and then we're going to go in Q&A. This stat is an interesting stat for anyone who wants to try to pick a winner. No Deep South exclusive wrestler has ever won back-to-back years. It's always been like a Deep South wrestler, maybe a Mid-South wrestler. Then it might be a Deep South wrestler again, a XPW guy. You know, it's never been one of your own people 2 times in a row, Kevin. So you've already got some outsiders obviously coming in. And I say it's outsiders because it's not Deep South. There's no beef between me and nobody, so I don't want no one to think that. I'm just saying, you know, they're coming from a different organization style. So trying to pick a winner for Carnage Cup is always crazy. So let's go to the Q&A. What's the first question?
Do we have any fans out there that want to ask Kevin Brannen, the promoter, or Blaine Evans, and John Ray, anybody? You got any questions?
Blaine, will you be watching it online?
I'll definitely be watching it.
For those that don't know, Blaine is suspended from Carnage Cup. He won't be there.
It sounds like it makes you happy, John Rayer.
Well, I mean, obviously after what you did to me, yeah. And we're not supposed to talk about that, Blaine. Can't we can't we suspend him twice?
You're bringing it up.
You're not allowed to talk about Spiral. You did too, Kevin. You talked about Spiral earlier.
I just talked about being suspended.
Okay, well, Kevin, this is the only question that's got your name on it. Why do you sound like that?
I don't know what you mean.
Because he suspended Blaine Evans?
Because he suspended Blaine Evans. Okay, I mean, come on. My wheels are spinning up here. Kevin, why don't you get Boris Dookie to come to Carnage Cup and face Blaine Evans to be reinstated?
Now, Blaine's not going to be reinstated, man. Look, Blaine, and why are you pushing for it, man? I mean, he cut your finger off. Why are you pushing to get Blaine? I mean, that don't make no sense.
I hate Boris Dookie. Everybody hates Boris Dookie. I can't stand Boris Dookie.
But look, though, just leave it alone. You said you wasn't gonna talk about it. Blaine ain't gonna be there. Just leave it alone, man.
Fine. Next question. Blaine's the one that brought it up anyway.
What's the likelihood of putting Kevin in the ring versus John Rare?
You know what's funny? I have actually tried to get Kevin to do a storyline where he was bad or good, where me and him could get in there. So it's probably not ever going to happen, is it, Kevin? Is Kevin Brannen ever going to get in the professional wrestling ring?
Not gonna happen, man.
Not going to happen.
Not gonna happen, man.
Dream match for Blaine Evans at Carnage Cup.
Dream match.
Well, he's suspended. He won't get it. Okay, what would the match? What match would you wanted to do if you could do Carnage Cup?
Out of anybody?
Yeah. What is your dream match for a
I would
Carnage
say
Cup?
Matt Tremont.
Matt Tremont.
Oh wow.
And you know what? I've went on the
He was a
record.
good wrestler.
I've went on the record and stated this. To me, Matt Tremont is the greatest deathmatch wrestler.
100%.
Like, you know, I know people are going to argue, blah blah blah. That's my opinion. A lot of people back that opinion, but when you just look at stats, don't even look at stats. Just watch. Like, all you gotta do is watch them.
He's another guy that's, you know, like, he could just capture your attention so easy.
Yes. Like, I mean, even the emotion in his entrances get the crowd so into it.
He's in the top 3, man. But you gotta put Drake Younger and Necro Butcher in there, and Drake and Necro. I don't know, man. I mean, Matt's good. I like Matt, but I like Drake. And I mean, personally, and I know this is probably wrong for me to do this as a promoter, but I got to put Necro and Drake in there, man. That's you know. So, I mean, I'd say, you know, top 5. I mean, easily Necro, Drake, Tremont. You know, top 3 out of 5. You know, I'll agree with you there. But you know, that's just my opinion. You know.
Alrighty, well, we are under 1 minute, so we're out of time. Okay. Go,
So thank you guys for coming in and letting us interview you and talk about Carnage Cup and being here for the tribute and putting your wrestling opinions about the tributes. And I'm glad that you guys were able to get on live for my followers and to get your guys' sides of the story between the brotherhood, the actual, you know, wrestling, from being the wrestler to the promoter, getting the word out there more for more people to enjoy it and what's behind the scenes. So I appreciate y'all being here with us today, and appreciate all you followers out there for being here. Sunday nights I have wrestling interviews. It could be from indie, it can be from backyard death matches, any kind of wrestling, high school wrestling, whatever they call that. But
It's called high school wrestling.
okay, that. But that, you know, we're gonna be interviewing a bunch of people from different backgrounds, so you get the heart of it, of the story. So, so just tune in on Sunday night, 6:30 p.m.
Central
Time. Thank you.